Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome to the Crystal Ship. You can get in the juice below. Check the juice box for all the juicy. That's in the description box below the video. Let's see what our messages are for today. The heart of your reading, Yolot, you have Malinali. This actually was the heart card for the Libra and Taurus reading as well, so you might want to double check that reading. Malinali holds in her hands a bowl of flowers and poison arrows in the other hand. So this is understanding that a particular substance can be beneficial, but if taken into extreme, it can be harmful, or if taken without spiritual awareness, it's actually even beyond spiritual awareness. It's in ceremony or in context of a spiritual experience, then that also can be toxic, even if it's intended to be beneficial, it will still be toxic to your spirit. So there's caution here. On the one hand, it is enjoying the fruits of your labor. For some of you, it is getting more in touch with herbalism and with the earth, being more rooted and grounded. And for others of you, it's learning how to better take care of your own soul, your own spirit, your own vibration, your own body, so that you can not only be the best you can be, but you can also bring benefit to others. For some of you, it's working with the elements and maybe even shifting into more of a plant-based diet, working with plant medicine of all types, and understanding the voice of the plants. So remember that at the heart of the reading, this will influence all the other quadrants in your reading. So in this context, it's important to realize what brings benefit and what brings toxicity. And sometimes that thing can be the same thing, whether it's a behavior, an idea, something you're actually doing that you think is correct could actually be your detriment. So let's move into the Tonakat, the body. Here we have a Hekat, the wind. It's important for you to get in connection with your breath. The breath is your life force. This is your pranic energy. This is what you have been given. Each breath has been given to you. So this is not only working with your body, like in a very practical way. This can be increasing your stamina, increasing the movement in your body, flexibility, bringing more oxygen into your bloodstream. But in another way, this is also learning how to flow. So in your material world, in your financial world, allowing this new fluidity and influence. So opening up and following and trusting that synchronicity as well. Let's move to Mati, the mind. Here we have Coatlicue, and this is Mother Earth. So this is calling you to the earth, calling you home. Something in your mind may need to become more grounded as well. And this is all about knowing, understanding, and mastering your life's purpose, and also For some of you, there may be a calling to maybe even the Guadalupe, but in the ancient times, I don't like to say ancient because I see time as fluid, but in the ancient Toltec times, there was such a deep connection to the earth and to understanding that unconditional love, the earth provides all for us. We are a part of the earth, and she is the greatest nurturer. And this is the greatest source of love, the greatest source of an example of love as well. So there could be a connection for you personally to the Guadalupe and to this love for the planet, or even to doing a pilgrimage to the Guadalupe. So that might just be for a few of you. For others of you, this is really developing your earth walk. And this is even linked to like scientific and earth-based technologies that do no harm to the earth. So limiting that energetic drain and creating more benefit here. So in conjunction with what you have at the heart of the reading, the Malinali, this is maybe working with your own food, growing your own plants, being very connected, learning what it takes to have that connection, to nurture that connection, and to sustain it. You may be working on your own home here. This can manifest in different ways for every individual. But in the greater context, this is developing that connection with the earth. So this may also be something new for you, learning new skills and how to work more in a beneficial way with the earth. Let's move to Teoli, emotions. We have Masat the deer. So this is a spiritual pilgrimage. This is searching for a vision. And having this in the position of your emotions is a calling for support. We all come into this world alone, and yet we are surrounded by others. We're surrounded by animals, stars, plants, people, from the moment of our birth. So even though we are born and will die at our individual level, this is a greater calling for maybe beyond emotional support. Whatever your task at hand is, there's a need to call on others besides yourself, or offer your help if you're in that position, but only if you're in that position. So for this type of spiritual work that you're going through, maybe you will need extra services or extra helpers, extra helping hands, extra seeing eyes. Let's move to the Teat, the spirit. Here we have Kuitzpalin, the lizard. This is the shamanic path, and having it here in Teat is a direct call to you, to the shamanic path. So this is your initiation. This is the awareness that this is a path for you, and that there's a reason that you're seeing this reading. For many of you, this can also be midwifery or becoming a doula. This is understanding how to follow your shamanic guides and developing that. And also, this is calling you to be more impeccable learning your shadow side, learning the other realms, doing your journey work. If you're resonating with this, you can always book me for a shamanic journey session. And also, I mentioned I do have the Dreaming Mask workshop. That does teach you some basic foundation of how to do shamanic journey and how to develop that for yourself, as well as how to develop your creativity. And it's a self-inquiry based workshop. So that's in the description box. Kuithspalin is a guardian over the temple. So this can also mean temple work within your spiritual evolutionary path right now.